Welcome to today's episode of the Group Parlay podcast. As always, Kevin Soya, Nick Strom, Andy Semo. New month. That's what we're going to chalk it up to. Just fresh start now. Looking at last month, it was quite crazy. Strom had an 8-game win streak in the middle of the month. He had the worst record by units by .04. Me and him were tied record wise. And we hit 2 out of 3 in bets in like 17 of the last 24 picks we had, like something insane. Like you can't even make this stuff up. So, I mean, overall, in terms of individual records, we had a great month, like a really, really good month. It's just 2 out of 3s, man. They kill you. And yesterday, poetic, poetic 2 out of 3. So I'll let Kev give a better recap of yesterday.
Yeah, just to feed off that some more. Just scrolling through all the months, our worst record between the three of us is typically one of us is in the 40 percentile. Uh, Maybe low 50s on a couple months, but usually someone's in the 40s. And this month, you two were both 55% hit rate. I was 58. So this is just really just the unluckiest month we've had in pod history. But I'd say you just gotta keep the head up because we are picking solid overall. So that's the silver lining. But last night I had Clippers minus 10 and a half. They won by 16, so they covered uh LA and then Nashville under 6.5 for Andy. We knew that was hitting early under 6.5, and it ended actually at 6, but
Very close with an empty net. They pulled the goalie again, and I got really nervous.
got a little cocky early on. I think in the second period, you're like, all right, Trump, up to you now. And then Kings plus 3.5. They just didn't have it. They lost by 9 in Sacramento last night. So just a brutal ending to the month. We've lost 13 or 14 in a row. We're ended 7 and 31, 18%, down zero point 0.8 units. This always happens too. We'll be negative zero point 0.1 or less units. It's always right there when we have these chokes at the end. So not a
We
terrible
always round
month. We
up.
ended
We
about
round up,
flat.
so we're even. It was an even month.
That's true. Even month, and last month was an even month. And November was basically even. So
We need a
we're due
winning
for
month.
yeah, we're due for a big one. So let's start the month hot. The short month.
Yeah, agreed. So, okay, let's get into some picks. Strom, what do you got for us today?
Yeah, I've decided that if this doesn't hit, Colin Sexton's getting banned until after the All-Star break. I'm going Colin Sexton 20 plus points. He scored 20 plus in 20 out of his last 27 games, 74%, and he's hit 9 out of his last 11. He screwed us once this week. Hopefully he doesn't screw us twice. They're playing the 76ers, have a bunch of guys out or game time decisions. Tyrese Maxey is a game time decision. And he scored 20 plus earlier in January against the 76ers. So we got fucked the one time early this week. So just give me 20 plus one time.
He's our safety net. So I mean,
Yeah, until he
Yeah, but
scores 6 points.
if he loses this one, is he banned?
Easy ban.
I was
I
watching
like
your
it.
boy Sabonis last night just go off for a triple double.
He's had like 5 or 6 triple doubles in January.
You might have to go back where it all
Man's insane.
began.
He's inconsistent on the rebounds, though. He'll get like 26 one game, and then he'll have like 10, 11, and it's
Yeah.
usually 12 and a half or 13 and a half.
All right, I'm sticking in that same game. NHL All-Star break, so there's no NHL on. I'm going to be an NBA guy for a little bit. And I'm going a little off the beaten path. I'm going Simone Fontecchio over 2 threes made today. I kind of shocked myself with this one, but he's averaging over 5 attempts per game and averaging over 2 makes per game, which I like. So all he needs to do is hit right at his average. Last month in January, he went 11 of 16 to hit this number, so 68% last month. And at home, which they are tonight, he's hit last month 5 out of 7 times. So he's averaging 27 minutes. He's going to get on the floor. He's going to take his threes. All we need is 2 of them to go in.
He did. He's the reason we lost one of our parlays earlier in January.
I've never heard of this man.
He's the guy who fouled Chet when the foul was
Oh no.
unnecessary.
Oh no, it's 'cause he's cursed already.
Hey, we love it. It's a bounce back day for him for the pod.
I've been watching far too much Utah Jazz basketball, and he does shoot a lot of
Clearly.
threes.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. All right, I'm going Cavs minus 5.5. They're playing Memphis in Memphis. Memphis at home, covering just 33% against the spread. They haven't been playing good ball either. They are 4-6 in the last 10. They've lost 2 in a row. And the Cavs are playing great ball, and they're great on the road. They're covering 58% on the road. And the Cavs have won 15 games in a row as favorites. That's one not covered, but just need a few more points, a couple fouls, and they're over the line. So Cavs are playing awesome. They're 9-1 their last 10, and they've won 3 in a row.
You're good at
This
the
is
NBA, so
this is my backup pick. Scared me a little bit as they suck on back-to-backs and with a rest disadvantage. So it spooked me a little.
Yeah.
you didn't even look at the board. You just saw Jazz are playing.
Oh
and
no,
you
I
thought
looked at the
Sexton.
board. I looked at the board. They were like
You
30,
guys were scared of the points yesterday.
37% against the spread, I think it was, with no rest. So
That's probably like 3 games.
Yeah, not viable.
Sample size isn't there. Sample size
I
isn't
don't
there.
have it pulled up at the moment, but
I don't know.
I'll get back to you.
Grizzlies are
I can
banged
pull it
so
up.
All right. So to recap our picks, we got Cavs minus 5.5 at minus 146. Colin Sexton scored 20 plus points at minus 130. Simone Fontecchio, if you hit 2 threes tonight, I'm buying your jersey at minus 150. Comes out to plus 375 for the parlay today. Not great, but this is our picks. These are our picks and a small slate, overall small slate. So let's get it. Start the month hot.
All right, here's the
hear it.
stat for you. They're not as bad with no rest, but with a rest disadvantage, 3-8-1 against the spread, 27%.
Small
Go
sample.
Cleveland.
It's not great.
Go parlay.
All right. Well, you
Not
better
worried.
hope that yours hits. Otherwise, we're going to be dogging you.
Nah, Sexton's going in the doghouse. Never bet again.
Not
Oh
my man
god,
Fontecchio, though. He's foolproof.
this has to hit.
Yes, it does. All right, let's get it, boys.